Hi everyone, and welcome back to Easy Cooking with Linda B. Today I will be making a dessert. My YouTube friend In the Kitchen with Karen has made many recipes, and this one really caught my eye. The name of it is Buttered Pecan Pound Cake, and it's made with a box mix, which is great, and canned frosting. So I proceeded to watch the video, and these are the ingredients she used. 1 box of this Betty Crocker Deluxe Butter Pecan Cake Mix, and this coconut pecan frosting. So that sounds pretty normal, right? But the difference with her recipe is that you take the frosting and you put it inside the cake mix, not on top. I will leave a link in my description box below of her channel and this particular recipe. I was really skeptical at first. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to try it. Well, let me tell you what, it was amazing. But I'm going to be doing this recipe, but with a twist. I'm going to be adding in some apples, and I'm going to show you how I put it all together. All right, so the first thing we want to do is take 4 eggs, and we're going to put it in our mixing bowl. Okay, and then with that, we're going to take a 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 stick that's been melted, and put that in. It's cooled off, that's why it's a little congealed at this point. And then also we're going to add 1 cup of whole milk and a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I didn't want to put as much oil in, so I'm just going scant less than that. Okay, and then to that, we're going to take the box mix, the cake mix, pour it in. And now we're going to take the frosting and put this all inside here. So now everything is in the bowl, and we're just going to take our beater. And what we'll do now is mix everything together on medium speed for about 2 minutes. Okay, so at this point, I have this fairly well mixed. Now I'm going to use my spatula to completely incorporate the flour mixture. Like that. Now I'm not done yet. So what I've decided to do, because I have apples that were kind of on their way out, they were getting a little dry, I decided to peel them, dice them, cook them short, for a short period of time so they're fork tender, using sugar, butter, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I don't know how much I'm going to add, but I want to add it into my mixture. I'll mix it up and see how it feels. If I need to add more, I will. I don't want to make the batter too heavy by adding too many apples in here. Right now that looks pretty good, and I think I could go ahead and I think I could safely add all of these. So I'm going to say that was probably about close to a cup of apples. Okay, so now we'll get that completely mixed in here. Okay, so over here, I have my bundt pan, which is a baking spray with powder. And I sprayed it all over my bundt pan, including the piece that sticks up. Make sure you spray around it, because after it's cooked, we're going to have to invert it, and we want it to come out of the pan. So I'm going to take my batter now, and I'm going to pour it into my pan. Sorry, you're getting the back of my mixing bowl. Just kind of take it and spread it around evenly. Babe, you can get right in here so they could see. Just like that. Perfect. So now we're going to take our cake and put it in the oven that's been preheated to 325 degrees. We're going to bake it for about 35 to 40 minutes or until the cake pick comes out clean. And I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here's the cake. It's absolutely beautiful. So what I'm doing right now is I'm letting it cool in the bundt pan so I can turn it out. But in the meantime, I'm also going to make just a simple glaze to put on top. So now what we're going to do is invert this onto the cake plate. So I will be holding my breath and you will be wishing me luck. And here we go. Yep. Okay, here we go, the moment of truth. Ha! Look at that. It came out perfectly clean. Okay, so now it's still a little too hot. I want it to cool completely before I put the glaze on it. So once I do that, I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. So I'm going to use a spoon and just drizzle this glaze all over the top of it. And as Karen will tell you too in her video, that you could just use confectioner sugar on top because the cake is very sweet as it is, but this is the icing on the cake. This is sometimes what makes it taste the best. So I'm going to finish working with this. I'll use up all of my glaze and then we'll cut into this and we'll go in for that taste test. All right, now my favorite part, time for a taste test. Look at that beautiful piece right there. And it's full with apples. And then you could see the pecans. It's moist, but I'll let you know for sure what I find. Mm. Mm. The apples are a great addition. It is so moist. Who knew? Putting frosting inside of your cake mix would taste this good. So please check out my friend Karen at In the Kitchen with Karen. Again, I will list the link in the description box below. So I hope you enjoyed watching my video of me making this awesome apple pecan pound cake, because that's what it contains, is those apples. So please remember to hit the like button, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. It does help my channel to grow. So remember, enjoy life and never stop learning. Bye now.